Hi, I'm Lily.
And I'm Claudia, and welcome to our cooking show.
Today we are going to be making yogurt through the process of lactic acid fermentation, which is the breakdown of glucose into ATP molecules and lactic acid, through the process of anaerobic cellular respiration in the absence of oxygen.
Okay, so we have a lot of ingredients today. We have 150 milliliters of milk. We have our starter culture, which is yogurt, and that includes Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus, so yogurt. We have our mason jar, which we boiled in water to make it a sterile environment for our yogurt to be incubated in. We didn't want any unwelcome bacteria in this jar. And we have a cooling bath, but not ice cold because that could be dangerous. You know, it could break the glass if it's too hot. And then we also have our pot, and we're gonna heat our milk to about 85 to 95 degrees Celsius until it gets frothy, stirring constantly. Make sure it does not boil. Yes.
Okay, so right now we are heating up the milk on our stove. We poured it from the measuring cup, our beaker, into our pan.
We have our thermometer, and
right
we're waiting
here
for it to read 85 to 90 degrees Celsius.
And Claudia is whisking or stirring constantly until it gets frothy.
So right now we're heating the milk, and why we're initially heating the milk is for two reasons. The first reason is that we would kill off any foreign bacteria that might have fallen into the milk, and most importantly, we heated the milk to fully denature the lactoglobin in milk so it unfolds, which allows the protein whey in milk to bind to the other proteins in milk called caseins. This forms a thicker yogurt. What's happening to the pH right now is the pH of milk is lowering because I shouldn't have talked about that yet. So right now we didn't let the milk boil, it's frothy. And so we're gonna pour it back into our measuring cup. Let's do it over the sink.
Get all the froth in it.
No, that's not,
Okay.
there's enough. Okay, there we go.
All right. Now we are going to put the frothy milk, where are you going?
As we're stirring constantly into the cold water.
To cool it down to 50 degrees Celsius. Oh, found it.
And this happens pretty rapidly.
Yes. No, it keeps pushing around. Okay. It's about, try not to hit me.
Oh, after we cool this down, we're gonna add the live culture, which is our yogurt. Why does this process of making yogurt preserve the milk? So the yogurt culture changes the milk into a new product, which in fermentation occurs instead of spoiling, therefore preserving the milk in yogurt.
So it's at about 60 degrees right now. We're waiting until it gets to 50 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so we're cooling the milk right now because cooling the milk will slow down the growth of cultures as well as to reduce the acid production. So it'll keep the pH at like a stable 4.8. So Lily, what is it at right now?
It was at 55 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so 5 more degrees.
And after we add the culture, we are going to put the milk into the incubation container and inoculate it.
And we're gonna do that for about 7 hours, so basically overnight. So Lily, what's it at right now?
It is at 52 degrees Celsius. Okay. There we go.
So it's at 50.
It did happen rapidly.
It did happen.
Wow. Okay. Do we take it out?
Yeah. So we take it out and we're gonna pour it in our sterilized mason jar right here.
Right?
Yes.
Our incubation container.
And so actually what we're gonna do to make our yogurt taste a little better is we're going to add some vanilla extract and some sugar. Okay, so we have our milk and we have our starter culture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in here and I'm gonna stir it up until the milk thickens. So why does the milk thicken?
The milk thickens because a decrease in lactose and an increase in lactic acid causes the milk to clot or form into a soft gel, which we call yogurt.
And
what we're going to do is we are going to leave the yogurt mixture at 50 degrees Celsius overnight, which will cause the yogurt to coagulate, which pretty much means solidify into a gel-like texture. The lactic acid makes the milk more acidic.
to like around like 4.8, right?
Yeah, pH. Which means it lowers its pH and causes the proteins in the milk to thicken. So we mixed up all the culture into the milk.
And so what we're gonna do is you have the lid, right? Oh wait, actually, do you wanna add the sugar and the vanilla? Sure. Okay. So we're gonna add a few drops.
A drop.
Yes, just a drop, but I'm gonna do a few drops. Oh, okay. And then we're gonna add our sugar.
How much?
Let's do 2 spoonfuls.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Will it work? Okay.
Yeah, it turns
Is that when
sour.
you're supposed to? But is that when you're supposed to?
And let this dissolve. And this yogurt is pretty sensitive.
Dissolve in the solvent.
Oh, smart. And this yogurt's pretty sensitive, so you have to make sure that it's not disturbed whenever it's incubating, or else it won't incubate and form into yogurt properly.
Just putting on the lid right now.
Do it tight. And we're going
And we're going to put it in our
incubation. And about 7 hours for it to totally coagulate and make a solid forming yogurt, which we're gonna taste in the morning. It's gonna be vanilla, sugary. It's gonna be delicious.
Yummy, can't wait.
Can't wait.
All right. Thanks for tuning into our cooking show.
I'm so happy that y'all got to watch us cook yogurt through the process of lactic acid fermentation.
We had a blast.
We had a great time. So Lily, what are you gonna do with this yogurt?
I am going to wake up in the morning and my yogurt will be ready. I will take it out of the
Incubator. She's gonna have a nice 7 hours of sleep.
Yes. And I'm going to eat the yogurt for breakfast because breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching.